Hello students, in this video we'll be looking at fractions and recurring decimals. By the end of this video your understanding of conversion between decimals, fractions and percentages should improve. You should also have an understanding of what a terminating and recurring decimal is. So converting fractions into decimals. So when converting a fraction into a decimal, the only thing you have to do is divide the numerator by the denominator. So here we have 3 over 5. And so to turn this into a decimal, what we have to do is 3 divided by 5. And 3 divided by 5 equals 0.6. Now if you didn't have a calculator with you, you could always use the bus stop method as well. So you'd put the 5 on the outside and the 3 on the inside, and you'd see how many times 5 fits into 3. So 5 doesn't fit into 3, so you carry on the 3 to the next one, and it's how many times does 5 fit into 30, and it fits in 6 times with no remainder, so the answer is 0.6. So using our knowledge which we've just gained on converting into decimals, we're now going to be converting fractions into percentages. So if you follow the rules here, we should be able to complete it. So we've got 6 over 8 and we want to convert the fraction into a decimal. So we said converting a fraction into a decimal requires you to divide the numerator by the denominator. So that's 6 divided by 8. So let's say we didn't have a calculator, we can always use the bus stop method, where you put 6 here and 8 here. In fact, we'll give ourselves more space, we'll do it just here. So 6 on the inside, and we've got 8 on the outside. So how many times does 8 go into 6? It doesn't go in any time, so we carry the 6 over, and we see how many times does 8 go into 60. Well, we know that 8 goes into 60, so it goes to 56, that would be 7 times, and that leaves us with a remainder of 4. And how many times does 8 go into 40? It goes in 5 times, so we get 0.75. So our answer for the first part is 0.75, and then so that's our decimal answer, but then we want to convert it into a percentage. So all we have to do to convert it into a percentage is multiply by 100. So 0.75 multiplied by 100 equals 75, and then put this sign next to it to show it's a percentage, so that's 75%. So here are some questions of what we've just learned. If you'd like to pause the video to attempt the questions, then please pause the video now. Okay, so now I'm going to go through the answers. So 1 divided by 4 should have gave you the answer 0.25. 1 divided by 2 should have gave you the answer 0.5. 3 divided by 4 should have gave you the answer 0.75. 6 divided by 10 should have gave you the answer 0.6. And then to convert the fractions into percentages, all we have to do is multiply by 100. So your answers here should be 25%, because it's the exact same fractions here, so you're multiplying these by 100, 50%, 75%, and 60%. Hopefully you got those right. If not, you can always have a look back at the previous sections in the video. To finish off the video, we are now looking at terminating and recurring decimals. Terminating decimals are decimals which eventually come to an end, like 0.5 for example, so we write these down, like 0.5 or 0.4. Any decimal that comes to an end, it could be 0.6321, but it's came to an end. You can tell when a fraction will become a terminating decimal because the fraction will have prime factors of 2 and 5. So the denominator part of the fraction will only have prime factors of 2 and 5. So for example, if we have a look at 1 over 4, if we split 4 into its prime factors, we get 2 and 2. And 1 over 4 actually equals 0.25, so it is terminating. Now recurring decimal, these are decimals which continue forever. So for example, 0.3 recurring means is equal to 0.3 and 3 continuously repeats. Now if there's 2 points, so let's say it's 0.412 and there's a point on top of the 4 and there's a point on top of the 2, that means everything including the numbers where the dots are above is repeated. So this would be equal to 0.412, 412, 412, and it would continue forever because it's recurring. Right, thank you so much. For more videos, please visit www.gcsemathresources.co.uk.